Hey guys, here I am to bring you a rinse and repeat video from the Onehive Patreon war, and we're going to be looking at base number 12. Let's start at the bottom. This base actually got hit a bunch of times. I don't remember exactly how many. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'll show you the first and one in the middle, and then one of the last ones, or the last one rather. So first we have Phil C taking a shot at number 12, and he has a Gola loon cooked up. Uses the single hog, gets the lure, and does the poison. Down goes the drag. Drops in the golems on the left side. A nice little spread for his whizzes. No issues. Drops in the wall breakers. They make it through, no problem. Drops in the queen, huge funnel. That whole left side of the base is funneled. In goes the king. The jump spell goes down, and hopefully this king will get over to that queen really quickly. Diffuses one of those great bombs. King starts smashing on the defending queen, uses his rage, and golems jump the wall. Queen is looking over the top, just doing some sniping. They are taking out these buildings. Down goes air defense number 1. The goal is to get up here to air defense number 2, but unfortunately, the kill squad fizzles out. That queen goes down. In come the hounds and the balloons. Up pop the Teslas, and they're really going to do work on those hounds. Sends in the rage spells very nicely, but those hounds just can't take all that DPS. He loses this side. His second hound goes to this other air defense that he was able to take down with his kill squad. It was a really nice design, just a couple of tweaks, and maybe that would have worked. Those air defenses just didn't go down fast enough, and then obviously just a couple of pups left here. They do last for another minute and 30 seconds. We're not going to watch that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the next attack that we're going to show you, and that is Weddy coming in on number 12. So let's find that. Here we go. Weddy is coming at it with a Go-Ho based on where the Teslas popped and a couple of previous attacks that I didn't show you because I just didn't want to show you too many. We already knew that none of the great bombs were DGBs, they were all singles. So encouraged us to use hogs. So gets the easy lure, just like last time. Gets that dragon out, and then starts a queen walk. And that queen walk hopefully will take down this dragon. And then the go-ho part can start. Pops that queen cloak really early. Never takes a single hit from that dragon. And starting to make a funnel here with wizard minions. Queen is taking out that storage and stepping up to the mortar. Going to start to curl her way around in a clockwise rotation. Once she gets around a little bit further, we're going to fast forward a little bit of this queen walk until the go-ho variety of this starts. Just because she is a little slow for a minute. Unfortunately, these healers do step in range of this air defense. In come the wall breakers. And the queen is now taking out what's left of these buildings. And there the healers start taking some damage. Wants the queen to step up and take out that air defense really quickly. Which she does. The golems and the king are jumping over these walls. And the king will aggro to the defending queen here in a moment and smash her down. Got some wizards behind doing some easy cleanup. That queen does go down due to that expo. Drops the rage to help her out. Doesn't work. And immediately sends in those hogs, which is kind of nice because that rage was still there and they got to that expo really quickly. Unfortunately, those Teslas just start smoking those hogs, and that heal spell was placed just a tad bit too far that the hogs weren't standing in it. So they go down pretty quick. They do take down that crossbow, but too little, too late. There was only 2 left by the time they got to those Teslas, and they could not hold up. Still have a golem doing some tanking, some wizards putting out some damage, but there's just not enough troops left, and this is going to be, let's fast forward a little bit, this is going to be a 1-star, a high percentage 1-star, and now we are going to move on to the final attack that ended up taking this down. Danger Donkey. He decides that Goho is still the way to do it. Gets the easy clan lure, drops the poison. Let's fast forward through this. You guys have seen this a few times already. Double poisons that down, drops in his 2 golems to make, again, a nice wide funnel. In comes the queen. There'll be a jump here in just a moment. There it is. Nice late king, so that way he doesn't get distracted by something weird. He goes over the jump, immediately aggroes over to the defending queen, lights off that single great bomb, starts working on these defenses. Does get distracted for a moment by skellies. I like these few hogs right here. They trigger that great bomb. They take out that first defense without much hitting on them. He just starts sprinkling his hogs in a very surgical pattern. Doesn't really have to worry about there being a double great bomb. Drops his heal spells where the singles are likely to be popping, and just keeps reinforcing them and healing them. There's not much left that's going to get in the way. He's got a nice pack of hogs here, sitting in a heal, attacking these Teslas. The 2 Teslas are not enough to overcome this big pack of hogs. Drops the 3rd heal. There's only a couple of defenses left. Does have the king beaten on the hogs, but not doing too much damage. Queen steps up, takes out one of those defenses. Hogs take out the other one, and then they're going to turn on... I thought they were going to turn on this king, but apparently they want to take out the gold storage instead. That's fine. Queen steps up, and she starts beating on the king, who is sitting there trying to punch a lowly archer in the face. Not very nice, Mr. King. You got what you deserved. Hogs are up on the east side, cleaning up some of these high hit point buildings. Queen's in the middle. Wizards on the west side. They're all going to meet in the middle. Let's do a little bit of fast forward for a very nice 3-star. Way to clean up that mess, Danger Donkey. Good work. Keep it up, sir. Alright guys, now we are going to actually do a double cleanup video. So far we've done base 12. Next we are going to do base 17. So we are going to go find Midway against 17. Let's find that. It's got to be before that. Oh, there we go. Midway versus 17. Has a 3-zap Go La Loon, trying to take down both of these air defenses using triple zap and 1 quake. Drops that last zap right in the middle, and look how little life is left on that air defense. Just barely doesn't get the double air defense. So already his plan's a little bit foiled, but he's going to try to make some adjustments on the fly. Drops down his heroes. Drops down a single balloon to pull out the clan castle. And eventually this king actually gets in range to get those balloons. Luckily they can deal with them kind of one at a time. That dragon is doing some work. The queen steps up, starts working on some storages instead of the dragon because she's ridiculous. Drops in a dragon of his own to take down the dragon and those balloons, which works just fine. Starts dropping in the hounds. Has a nice 3-point spread on those hounds. Might have elected to put 3 of them all on one side and just save that last side, but that air defense was so weak that that hound actually killed it by himself. So he starts coming back to the other air defenses. The balloons are hasting their way into that core. Unfortunately, they just run out of juice. They start to clump up. Those Teslas do a lot of work. this hound is about to pop, and now they have no more tanking, and that crossbow is just going to do too much damage. That air defense archer tower, it's just too much for these balloons to overcome, although they do get quite close. So now that all the balloons are dead, those pups are just going to kind of float around until they eat it. So we're just going to go ahead and back out of this, and then we're going to watch Whiskey clean that up. Down to number 17. Whiskey Raider. And here he is. And he has a Quake Go-Ho cooked up, and he quakes right where the queen is. Wants to get full access all the way in to the core where the town hall is. Has that nicely opened up. Smartly drops these wizards where these are completely free buildings. Nothing can risk them there, so doesn't even have to send in the golems first to tank. When he does send in the golems, put some wizards in behind them. They already have a really nice funnel, so he gets that king in there nice and quick. Has some witches for some extra tanking and to distract the balloons, which is really helpful so that king doesn't have to take all of the damage. Down goes one balloon, second one's going down, and that dragon falls real quick. And then he starts hogging from the northeast. Already triggered a Great Bomb, so he doesn't have to worry about that one. With the kill squad, puts the heal nicely in the core where the other two Great Bombs are. So they go off one at a time, doesn't matter. Hogs heal right back up. Drops a second heal just after that to clear through that wizard tower, those cannons, and the remaining Tesla. He still has his kill squad up. His witches are taking care of that defending king, which is really nice because usually that king would be running around chasing down the hogs right now. Doesn't have to worry about any of that. His attacking skellies take quick work of the king, and they distract anything else that's in the area. Got a couple of defenses up. These pack of hogs are going to take through these pretty quick, and then already have cleanup troops going down up north, out west, and down bottom you have the queen and the hogs who will do that pretty quickly, and some skellies, of course. Got to have the skellies. So let's go ahead and do a little bit fast forward. Whiskey bangs out this 3-star. They make their way up north, jump over that wall, and just start crushing it. Nice job, Whiskey. That was a very nice cleanup attack. Keep up the good work. Alright guys, we're going to wrap up this video right here. And if you stick around for a couple minutes, you're going to be able to watch those credits. I go through everyone who was in the war and what clan they're from and what part of the world they live in. So check that out. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. And I will see you guys around. Good luck. This video features attacks from the first ever Onehive Patreon war. Everyone from this war and in this clan are all Patreon supporters of Jake via Onehive. He is the creator of the channel Onehive Raids. I'd like to send out a personal shout out and thank you to him for everything he's done for the war community, for myself personally, for my clan, and obviously every person who joined this war clan for these attacks. The amount of work that you've put into developing this community has been outstanding, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone when I say we really appreciate it, man. So keep up the good work, and happy to be a patron supporter of yours. I'd also like to thank everyone who came from all these clans from all over the world to join this Onehive Patreon clan for this war. And I look forward to doing it again with you guys. A lot of great guys. I had so much fun. There's some really good people here. Can't wait to do it again. And hopefully bring great war recaps and live attacks for each one of these. So I'd like to go through the list of every single war member for the very first war. I'm going to do it in war weight order from top to bottom. So starting at the top, number 1, we have Lose Rest from Boston, Massachusetts via Warlords. Number 2 is Lumberhawk, Las Vegas, Nevada, Clash Holes. 3 is Hunter the Great, Austin, Texas, Resurgence. Danger Donkey from Utah, The Donkey Show. Coro from Honduras, Unseen Ambush. Cosby, Australia, The Dogman War. Deist, he is from Ohio, Rogue Elite. Tommy Guns, British Columbia, The Art of War. Beer, Boston, Massachusetts, Warlords. Phil C., New York, Bad Day for You. Bale, a.k.a. The Man, Canada, Onehive. Midwatch, Atlanta, Pro Archers Incorporated. Clueless, Chicago, Fighter. Devon, Atlanta, Chaos Hammer. Mr. Boss, California, Chaos Hammer. Mariosaurus Rex, Italy, 99% luck. Slick Nick, North Dakota, Top Tier Tactics. Deharan Empire, Michigan, Reddit Asylum. UNSC Noble, 06, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Wargasm. Alex, Virginia, Hogzilla Heroes. Link, Honduras, Hyrule Warriors. Weddy from Calgary, currently homeless. Pretty sure there are some people scouting him out right now. Whiskey Raider from Idaho, 99% luck. Boro J, 2187, Canada, Offensive War. King Jekka, California, Chaos Hammer. Ariana, a.k.a. Jojo, a.k.a. Urjo, Canada, Chaos Hammer. Little Lumber, Las Vegas, Nevada, Clash Holes. Sting, Australia, Reddit Omega. Serpent T, I don't know if that's how you say it, but since he ruins everyone else's name, so be it, a.k.a. Jake, Onehive. Mr. Colt, California, Chaos Hammer.